This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.
Well, she's been on the show actually a few years ago, and she's back with a new single called What Doesn't Kill Me. She's on tour now. All the info, DevoraMusic.com. Devora joins us. You describe your music as outlaw pop, and I can see that, but there's also definitely a lot of rock. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the studio talking to me if there was no rock. But also other genres too, like alt country, goth country. I've never heard goth country before, but I think I like it. And then, what I'm trying to say is you definitely rock. There is no doubt about that. So would you say rock is the foundation pretty much of where you start musically?
Yeah, absolutely. Rock is the foundation, and then sprinkle some cinematic Western in there. And,
yes.
Yeah.
Does this come from growing up in Arizona or?
It does. It does. Growing up in the desert, grew up loving, darker rock music and then country as well. And I always wanted to bridge the gap between the two. So
what were the artists you were listening to? Or let's even go further back. What were your parents playing in the house that sort of made you go, wow, I want to do that?
Oh my gosh. My parents growing up, man, they loved like Kenny Chesney and a lot of Dolly Parton.
Oh, okay.
A lot of Dolly Parton, yeah. Faith Hill, Shania Twain. Yeah, they were big fans of that. And then I was my favorite band is 9 Inch Nails. So
come on.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
It's been a while since you've been here, and I see there have been tours with Gavin Rossdale and Bush, among others, being sort of where you are in your career. What does that do for you as an artist when you go on tour with somebody who is that established and sort of, obviously it's going to be a bigger venue. So I'm assuming that helps you, that helps your career. Do you get to make new fans?
It really does. It puts you in front of, so many new audiences. And what was really cool about the Bush shows is that the demographic, everyone from, 12-year-olds all the way up to
guys my age.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it's cool to see multiple generations, and they all, responded to the music. It was very cool to see, Bush sort of has this new resurgence of like, of younger fans, finding out about the music through TikTok and social media. So it's cool to see those fans there as well.
I would think as an artist, when you go out on a big tour like that, you also kind of like pick up stuff. You know what I mean? Of like how, oh, don't do this, do that. I did a tour in 1995 and you should do this instead of that. You know what I mean? Like little sort of like unknown sort of tricks of life on the road, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely, you learn pretty quickly what it starts to become habit and what works and what doesn't, and it's a whole
how to pack, maybe, I don't know, things to bring on the road, stuff like that.
Exactly, where not to stay,
Yeah, right, exactly. Did you bond with Gavin and the band while you were on tour with them? Did you become friendly with them? And
yeah, I did. They're all great guys. Drummer, the bassist, the guitar player, Gavin, they're all like just so sweet and so professional and so humble and just talented. Being amongst greatness like that every night and watching them play was just a masterclass in.
Is there one sort of anecdote that you would like to share with us that may have happened on tour with Bush that might end up in your memoir one day?
Oh my gosh. I think when we did the Ryman in Nashville, he brought Amy Lee on stage.
And from Evanescence?
Yes, from Evanescence. And they did one of the songs off the last record together. And she did one part and he did the other. And it was great.
You've also toured with a legendary band called My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. Tell us about them. They're like a seminal, influential industrial band out of Chicago, going way back, right?
Yeah.
What was that like? What are they like?
Yeah, they are wonderful. I can't say enough great things about them. I'm actually going out with them again this spring for like a whole month on the West Coast, so that's going to be amazing. Frankie, the singer, is such a sweetheart. He was he was like the, the dad of the, like, he was making me tea every night and stuff. He was really sweet.
The elder statesman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you had any other sort of cool celebrity sort of run-ins or star encounters when you've started this musical career that, again, might end up in your memoir one day?
Yeah.
Meeting famous people that you thought you'd never meet? Anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. There was a night on tour with Bush where we just happened to go to a bar after in some random city in Texas, and Julian Casablancas from The Strokes was there, and he was just like chilling, and it was just so random and cool.
Right.
And some of his producers from they were from like Sweden or something that he was with, so that was cool.
Okay. Well, you just played a show here in the city, also on that bill. Toni Cornell, daughter of Chris Cornell. Have you interacted with her much? What is she like? What do you think about her music? And I'm assuming you loved Chris Cornell and Soundgarden like the rest of the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, huge inspiration. She's lovely and super talented. I'm actually getting chills thinking about, her voice and her guitar playing. She's just amazing. And such a talent, and I've interacted with her a little bit on social media, as well as Audrey McGraw, who's playing tonight, who's amazing, and yeah, super super sweet girl, and I'm excited to see her
I
play.
saw Tony's first live performance with her dad at the Beacon Theater, and I think that was like maybe 10 years ago when Chris was on a solo tour.
Wow.
It's the first time he ever like brought her out to sing, and I can't remember what song it was, but it was like, oh, wow, okay. Chris's daughter can definitely sing. Just really cool. Tell us about Route 666. This is not the famous highway that goes across the country, but what is Route 666? 3 sixes, not 2. Go ahead.
Route 666 is a song title that's been in the works for a minute, but it's also this it's like an offshoot of like a little clothing line that I'm starting. So that's on my website.
Look at you, entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the stuff. It's on devoramusic.com, the website. Pretty cool merch.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm very hands-on with it and spend time designing it, and I love it. Yeah.
Tell us about this new song, What Doesn't Kill Me.
So this is a song I wrote in Nashville, and at the time, I wrote it about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. I was going through a lot of, it was a difficult time, and I remember the producer and we were at Warner Chapel in Nashville, and we were just talking and broing down, and I was talking about, just some stuff I was going through, and then at one point I was like, man, what doesn't kill me better run. And he was like, that's a song title. And we ended up knocking it out.
Well, it definitely rocks. We're going to play it right now. Devora, best of luck. Great to catch up with you again.
You too. Thank you for having
You were
me.
in the old place in Tribeca a few years back, but now you're here at our new place. So congrats on the new song and everything. And we hope to see you down the road.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me, JC. Appreciate it.
This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.